Rachel, I don't know, Rachel. She's got like 4 kids. I don't know. Maybe she's
Okay. Okay, so today we're going to start on the mat. And then, so I want to switch it up each week so we kind of have a little bit of variety. Last week we started off really strong. This week we're going to start off a little slower, but then build it up in the middle and then taper it down at the end. And so just to switch it up so that we keep moving, keep changing. So we're going to go on all fours. And we'll just come into a child's pose to start. So sitting your tailbone to your heels, reaching the arms out. Monday morning, we need a little bit of a stretch to start. So take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, pushing your tailbones to your heels. Reach your hands, your fingers a little bit more forward. So try and touch the front edge of your mat here. Even if your shoulders move up by your ears just a little bit, let that happen. And then drag your shoulders back down into their sockets. So your hands will move back. And then walk the fingertips forward again. So we're just doing a few shoulder shrugs. Arms walk forward and then pull the shoulders back again. Keep going. Coming forwards and moving back again. Keep going. Just checking in with Zoom. It's a little windy here, so I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you just give me a quick thumbs up above the screen? Yep. Okay, great. All right, 2 more times. Reach those fingertips forward. Draw them back down. 1 more time. Reach it forward. Pull it down, hold here. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale completely. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale completely. And then round up to all fours. Make sure that your shoulders are right under your wrists, knees right under your hips. And we'll do some cat-cows. We're going to push the spine up. So we're going to round it. Look to your knees and your abdominals. And then look up. So we come into cow. Your shoulders draw down. Your chest pulls up. And switch again. Push into the mat. Curl the tailbone. And let's flow a few more times. So go at your own speed, whatever feels good. Maybe you want to move your hips a bit. Maybe they want to sway side to side. Maybe you want to circle. Kind of explore your movement here and get into those little pieces of the body that may feel a little stiff today. And just keep breathing through it. Good. Just a few more rounds, inhaling and exhaling. Now we'll settle back into all fours. We're going to reach the right leg out and place it onto the mat behind you. So curl those toes under. Extend your left arm forward so your thumb is pointing up. And then bring the hand down to the floor. Pull your bellies up and push your right arm into the mat. So we don't want to be down here. We want to push away, get that core engaged. We're going to lift the arm and the leg up as high as you can go without dumping, right? So keep that belly in and then drop the arm and the leg. Lift the arm and the leg and drop it down. So keep going. Press the back of your left foot into the mat. Keep pressing your right arm down nice and firmly, drawing it down into the back. We'll do 4. Breathing 3. Reach through the back heel. 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Keep pushing in to your right hand. We're going to go 5. We're going to go 4. Belly's in 3 and 2. Hold it up on 1. Bend the elbow, bend the knee. Touch nail, elbow, and knee in the middle. And explode out. And again, 6 times. And out. And in. And out. When elbow and knee touch, pull the belly button to the spine. 2 more times. 1. And out. And in. Hold it out. Reach to the heel. Hold in the belly. Hold for 4. Hold for 3. Squeeze the glute. Then bend the knee, reach your left hand back and hold on to your ankle or foot. And then push the leg up to the sky so we get a quad stretch. Press your foot into your hand. Breathe. Now squeeze your right glute. You want to protect the knee here. Engage your right glute slowly. Let the hand go and release the leg with control. And then bring it all down. Child's pose. Rest that right arm. It's going to be tired. Take a breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And we roll up. All right, we get to the other side now. So left leg comes down. We bring those toes onto the mat to start. Right hand forward, thumb is up. Then we put the finger down onto the mat. Same setup here. Pull the abs in, push down into the left arm. Then we lift on the leg, going high without dumping. Keep the bellies in, and then we lift, and we lower. Keep going. Can you reach longer through the back of the left heel? So the heel is trying to reach out away from you as your fingers reach forward in front of you. Good. Keep going. We're going to do 4 and 3. Engage the glutes. Press down into that right foot. 2. Hold it up on 1. We've got it. We got pulses. Up an inch and down an inch. Up and down. Can you pull your bellies in tighter to the spine? Reach through the heel more. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Bend the elbow, bend the knee. We meet in the middle. And we extend it out. 5 more times. In. And reach it out. And halfway. And we reach out. Just 3 more here. 3. And 2. 1 more time. In. We reach it out. We hold it. We reach our arm back. We grab onto the foot. You lift the leg up and you push your foot into your hands for that quad stretch. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then clench your left glute. Slowly let go of the leg. Extend it long. Bring it down in child's pose. Stretch it out. Take a breath. Open your knees wide. And let the abdominals sink through the legs here. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we come back up to all fours. This time, we're going to curl the toes under, making sure that our elbows, shoulders, and wrists are in line again. Round your spine. Nice cat back. So angry cat here. We're going to lift the knees up 2 inches. So float the knees. Look towards your belly. Press your hands into the floor. Breathe and hold. Get that belly button to your spine. Keep pushing away from the floor for 5. For 4. Clench your glutes. 3. 2. Lower down for a second. Just sit back onto your heels.
You need to move in here.
Oh, no, I'm okay. It's not too bad. Thank you. I might move if it gets this. All right, we're going again. Round forward. Rounding that back again, so we add on. Round your back, pull your shoulders down, and lift your knees up. Now we go right knee to right elbow, and back down. Left knee to left elbow, and down. Good. Just shake your necks, make sure that they're relaxed. Your shoulders are drawing down. Your belly is pulling in. Keep pushing your hands into the mat. Can you push your big thumb into the mat? Get the weight evenly. For 3. And 2. 1 more. And then release it down. Sit back again, take a breath. Inhale. And deep exhale. All right, we just have 1 more variation here. We're coming back up. Keep those toes curled under. Round your spines again. Look towards your knees. We lift them up a few inches. Keep them low. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Right knee to left elbow. So let's fire those obliques. Keeping the torso nice and stable in the middle, but our hips and knees rotate side to side. Breathing, try and touch elbow to knee without bending the elbows. We've got this. We have 4. We have 3. We have 2. And we have 1. Child's pose. Sit back. Stretch out your wrists. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Good. So we have one more heavy wrist exercise. We're going to come into a downward dog, so we get to stretch it out for a little bit. So lift your hips, lower the heels. Send the heels down, reach the hips up, and just take a few breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Then round forward, almost halfway into a plank. So you want to keep your hips high. Bend your right knee into your chest and send the right foot forward. And try and touch it as far forward to your hands as you can. Keep pushing into the mat and then bring it back. So your hips are going to stay in the air. Then the left foot, bring it forward and then bring it back. And the right foot. So you're going to alternate. Keep pushing into your hands. The more your back and abs are lifted, the easier it is to let that leg come through. And the left. Good. Now we're going to start speeding it up. So can you tap and release? Tap and release. Get those legs nice and light by pushing into the floor with your hands. For 3, 2, we've got this. Look to your belly. And then knees down. Child's pose. Take a moment. We just have one more like this, and then we'll be off our wrists. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. We come back up. Last little push. So now it's the mountain climber. That was just the prep. So we'll come back into a downward dog. Lift your hips, lower the heels. Just get that nice little stretch to start. Then round it forward. Pull the right knee in, and then we switch and switch. If the first option that we did works better for you, bring the foot down and then repeat. But if you want a little more fire, keep switching those legs right in the middle and breathing. Look towards your hands just above the knees and fast. We go 10, as fast as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward dog. Lift your hips. Take a breath. Lower the knees, child's pose. Good job. Take a breath. Shake the head no, shake the head yes. And then roll it up. We're going to come to standing. So you can move the mats if you want, or just stay on them. To see how you feel, let's stay on them, and then we may move them away. So, feet hip width distance apart. Arms down by your side. Just roll the shoulders a few times. Let the chest open. Take a few deep breaths, and then reverse it. Good. So, just look down, make sure your hip width distance apart. Slight bend in the knees. Arms reach back past your hips. Do you lift, open the chest, squeeze the back. We're going to squat down. We're going to go low, hold. So here, chest up, belly in, arms parallel to the ground. And stand up, squeeze your glutes. And then sit down. When we're at the top, we get a chest expansion. And then sit low. Good. And up. Can you press into your heels? Imagine you're trying to sit into a really low chair and back up. 6 more. 6. And 5. And 4. Don't forget the squeeze at the top. 2. We're going to hold it on 1. Hold. Breathe. Belly pulls in. Shoulders roll down. Can you go down an inch and up an inch? Put the weight in your heels. Breathe. Draw your shoulders down, chest up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold down, lift up, roll the shoulders. Bring the legs together now. So same thing, but now we get an inner thigh connection a little bit more. Bring those arms back, we go straight down. We sit low, chest up, belly in, and stand up, chest expansion. And low, and stand, and reach, and stand. Keep squeezing your glutes. Keep pushing that weight into your heels. We've got this. We have 6 more. 6 and 5. Make sure the knees are going right below, over the toes. Don't go over the toes. Good. Last couple. Reach. We'll do 2 more. Reach. 1 more. We hold it again. Hold. Can you squeeze your knees together more? Can you lower down a little more? Lift the chest, pull the belly in. Go down an inch and up an inch. Down and up. Keep reaching to that low chair for 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it down, control it, and stand up. You've got it. Shake out those legs. Good. Okay, we're going to grab the weights. If you have weights, grab them now. If you don't have them, it's okay. It's a really short sequence with weights. So take a breath. Then you might want to be towards the long end of your mat, or your feet are going to come onto the floor. We're coming into a wide squat here. So toes pointed out, arms are going to kind of start right here. We're going to take a deep bend, lift the arms over the head, and down, arms to the hips, and lift, and down. Good. Breathing, and down. Make sure those knees are going straight over the toes. Maybe take a look. Make sure they're not coming in or they're not splaying out. Keep all 10 toes on the mat, and always keeping your bellies nice and tight. Good. Keep going. Squeeze at the bottom, squeeze at the top. We have 8. We've got this 7 and 6. 5, press into the heels. 4 and 3. We've got 2. You've got it. We're going to hold. Bring the arms out. Pull the elbows in. Extend the right arm. Extend the left arm. Right. Good. It can be small. Left. You've got this. Can you go down lower? Pull the belly in deeper. For 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Stand up. Lower the hands. Circle your shoulders. Take a breath. Inhale. And deep exhale. So we have 1 more set of the holding squat with the arms. So roll those shoulders back down. Bring those elbows back in. We're going down again. Bend the knees. We go out right and left. Good. Right and left. 8 more. We've got this. 8, 7, and 6. Last 5. Can we go lower? 4. Maybe a little lower. 3. You've got it. We're nearly there. 2. Last one. Bellies in more. Sit low into your heels. 1 more for just good measure. And stand up. Arms down. Bring your legs together. Roll your shoulders. All right, we can put the weights down. Put them to the side. Last extra bit of standing here. We're coming into some lunges. So we're going to do static lunges. So stand to the top of your mat so we have space behind us. Your right leg, generously send it back right here. So in your squat, we have our right leg back, so push your right hip forward. Put your hands on your hips and then lower your right knee down. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. That's okay. Go to your range and stand up. Down and stand up. Can you keep pulling that right hip forward, left hip back? Belly's in. So think of pulling your pubic bone up towards your belly to drop your glutes. That's going to get your lower abs engaged more and your legs. We're going to do 5 more. 5, as low as you can go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stand up. We're going to bring it forward. And we're going to go straight to the left, hands on hips. Generously send your left leg back. So set up again here. This time, left hip forward, right hip back, hands on hips, and we bend low. Touch the floor if you can, as far as you can go, and up. Can you push into your right big toe here, making sure that the arch is engaged, shoulders relaxed, growing tall, down and up. We have 6 and 5. You've got it. 4, 3, last 2, 1. We come up, step it forward. We have 1 more round. We're going to add the pulses on this one. So take a breath. Generously step back with your right leg. Square off the right hip. So we're doing just 5, and then we'll pause. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold. Pull your bellies in. Drop your glutes. Hold. Pulse down and up. Down and up. 4 more. 4 and 3. Press into your big toe. 2. Hold it down. 1. Stand up. Woo, shake it out. Should be a little bit of burning right there. Other side, last side. Here we go. Generously step back. Chest up, shoulders down. Pubic bone up, glutes drop. Just 5. Up and down. 5 and 4. 3. We've got this. 2. Hold it down. 1. Down an inch and up an inch. Down and up. Breathe. Use your breath. 4 more times. We're there. 4 and 3 and 2 and stand it up. 1. Good. Roll your shoulders. Take a sip of water. Towel down before we go to the mat. Take a breath. Then we're going to meet on the mat. Take a deep breath. So we're coming into a forearm plank. You're going to make a fist with your hands and bring them parallel. If this is too uncomfortable, you can cup one hand in the other if you feel more stable. Otherwise, you stay out. We bring our legs out. Press your knuckles and elbows into the mat. And then we're going to lift the hips. We're going to pipe and drop it down. We're going to lift and drop it down. When you lift, look at your toes. When you come forward, look at the top of the mat. We've got this. Pull your bellies in, shoulders down. We're going to do 5 and 4, 3 and 2, 1. Come to your plank, hold for 5. Squeeze your glutes. 4, 3, 2. Lower the hips. Lift the chest. Uncurl the toes. Bring your hands flat. And let's just do a little cobra here. So just lift the chest. Pull the bellies in. Can you draw your elbows back towards your hips to let your chest come forward? Your legs can be wide. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Good. Take a breath. So we're going to come up into a push-up position now. So if we can come back just to bring the weight onto our seat. Then we're going to come into a full plank. So arms are straight. If the full plank is too much, option to stay on your knees. If you want to come into the plank, we curl our toes, we lift the legs. Then open your legs wide. You want a nice base here. You're going to tap right arm to left shoulder and down, and then switch. and switch. Good, so you will shift slightly, but try and keep the weight nice and centered. Again, if this is too much in the full plank, come onto your knees. You can do the same thing, the same way. We've got this. Pull your glutes down a little bit. So drop the hips just an inch. Keep going for 4. We've got this. 3 and 2 and 1. Downward dog. Lift the hips. Come forward into your push-up position. Slowly lower to the ground. So bend your elbows. Come all the way down onto your belly. And then uncurl your toes. Bring your forearms down. Lift the chest up again. We have one more round of those 2 exercises. Take a breath. Inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Now we make a fist again. Nice strong fist. We're going to come into our forearm plank and pikes. So we lift the hips. Good. Then pike. Hips up to the sky. And back down. Good. Up. And back down, staying strong. Pull those shoulders down. Lead the hips up with the core. We've got this. We have 5 and 4. We've got it. 3 and 2 and 1. Come into your plank hold. Lower the glutes a little bit more for 4. Tyson, 3. Abs in 2. Lower the hips, cobra again. Take a breath. Inhale. Push into the floor, pull the bellies up. Take a deep breath. Good. All right, one more set of the planks. So you can sit back to start, curl your toes, and then we come forwards. So hands on the mat, shoulders in line with your wrists. Again, option, stay on your knees. Otherwise, we lift up. Open the legs wide, tap right shoulder to left, or right hand to left shoulder, and keep alternating. If you want a little more challenging, narrow your feet. The closer your legs are, the harder it is. Choose what feels best for you and your body. Everybody lower your hips down just a little bit more. We've got this for 4 and 3 and 2. Good, hold your plank. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Downward dog, lift the hips. Take a breath. Child's pose. Bring it down. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Deep exhale. Let all of that go for a moment. Fill the lungs with air. And exhale completely. Good. Start to round on up. Just roll your shoulders. Everybody feeling okay? Yeah? All right, we're going to come back to them. We're going to stay on the mat. We're going to move into our Pilates section. So take a sip of water if you need. A little towel down. And we'll meet in the seated position. All right. We're going to go back to our elbow splits today. So we're going to hold on to the backs of the legs here. Squeeze your knees together and draw your shoulders down. Take a deep breath. We're going to hold on to the legs, round down until your arms are straight. And just pause. Use your legs, use your hands. Lean back as far as you can. Pull your bellies in. Keep your waist pulling back and then just round forward. Let your chest come onto your thighs here. And then round up nice and tall. And we round back again. So try and round from your lower back, your lower bellies and lower back. Arms are straight. Round it back up. Chest forward. And again, so we start to kind of below. Good. And we will come up on this one. I left it out on just that last one. So we roll forward, we round up, and then we round down. Take a breath. Just 3 more. Like this. 3. And lift. Use your legs here. Use that nice resistance to get a little bit more out of the stretch. And then round down. One more time. We round it forward, chest to thighs, lift it up, then round it back, arms are straight, hold. Good. Squeeze your legs more. Draw your shoulders down. We're going to bring our elbows down onto the mat. So hold for a second. Let the weight be on the arms to push the chest up, then pull the bellies in. So we have to tighten the glutes to help stabilize the body. Single arm, right arm, forward and in, left arm, forward and in. Keep going. Can you pull your bellies in deeper? And just focus on keeping the upper body as still as you can. It will shift a little bit. It may drop a little bit. But you are working your core to try and stabilize everything in the torso. And left. We have 2 more rounds. Right and left. One more right and left. So pause with both arms down. I know. So we can stick with the right and left option. Otherwise, double. Reach arms out together and pull it in. And reach. And pull it in. We've got this. 6 more. 6. And 5. 4. Bellies in. 3. Legs together. 2. Hold it out on 1. Reach. Lower all the way down to the mat. Lift the arms up to the sky. Then reach the arms back behind you. Take a breath. Lift the arms up to the sky. Roll up. All the way. Good. We're going to keep our arms forward like this. If you need to, you can scoot your legs out more to give you more range and control. Arms stay out. Roll down halfway. Pause. Pull the belly in. Round back up. Again, round down. Round up. 5 more. 5. And 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to roll back up. Then bring one hand on top of the other. Push your shoulders down. We round back halfway. We pause. We're going to come up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch and down. We've got this. Pull the bellies in. Squeeze the legs together. For 6 and 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Come all the way up on 1. Good. Take a breath. Just straighten the legs out for a second. We have one more variation. Just let those hip flexors release for a breath. Stretch forward. Bend the knees again. So you have the option to do any of the ones that we've just done, if it feels best. Otherwise, we're going to go for this last variation. So we're going to come down till our arms are straight. We're going to bend the elbows and then lift the arms up to the ear, trying not to move the torso. The body will want to come up. We want to keep it pushing down as the arms lift. But again, choose the option that's best for you. We have 5. We have 4. We're nearly there. 3. Bellies in. 2. Hold the arms up. Roll it down. Straighten the legs. Reach through your heels. Reach the arms back. Let your back stretch. Let your back arch. Just let everything go. We'll lift the arms back up to the sky. Press your legs together. So now squeeze your legs. Roll up. Chin to chest. Ooh, might be a little tough after all that ab work, but we've got this. So we're going to stretch forward. Grab onto your toes. Let your head rest. Use your feet. So actually grab onto the toes, the ankles, wherever you can hold on to. And push your abdominals back. And just feel that resistance, right? We're pulling the abs back, but we're holding on to the feet or the legs. Then release the hands forward over the toes and legs, and we're going to round down. Go slow. So pull the belly in. We're coming down bone by bone. Reach through the heels. Head down, arms up. And roll it up. Stretch it forward. Roll it down. 4 more. Roll it up. And down. And 3. Last 2. Roll forward, belly back. Last time. Roll it up. Roll it back down. Good. Slide onto the mat if you slid off a little bit. Bend your knees. We're going to bring our hands under our tailbone. So you're going to make this nice little triangle with your hands and just lift the hips up and press your tailbone right on those hands. Bend the knees into your chest. So option to keep the head down if it feels good. Otherwise, we're going to have heels together, toes apart. Lift the head and chest up off the mat. Extend the legs out, pull the belly in, and legs come back in. Again, reach out and in. If your neck gets tired, lower the head down, but keep using the belly. Can you pull your ribs into the mat? Can you press your elbows into the mat? Curl up a little higher as the legs reach out. We have 5 and 4. Lastly, tailbone heavy into the hand. 2 and 1. Knees in, lower the head down. Rest. Take a breath. We're going to bring the knees together now and pull the toes back. So in parallel, your heels are reaching forward, your toes are pulling back. Curl the head and the chest back up again. We go again. We extend out and we pull it in. This time you're reaching through your heels. Curl up high in the chest. Pull the ribs down into the mat. Pull those toes back. We have 5 and 4, 3, tailbone heavy, 2, 1, bend the knees in, lower the head down. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. Good, we have 1 more. We curl the head and the chest back up. Extend the legs out 45. Keep the legs out. You point the toes. Flex the toes. Heels together, toes apart here. Keep the legs reaching. Keep the belly pulling in. We have 5 and 4. Curl up higher. 3, bellies in. 2, bend the knees, lower the head. Release your hands. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a breath. Move your hips side to side. Maybe get a little lower back spine massage here. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Bring your feet down into a bridge position. So feet hip width distance apart and bring your arms down by your side. We're going to roll up into a bridge. So lift the hips up. Then lift the arms up and reach the arms back towards your ears so they're nice and straight behind you. Lift the hips up a little higher and then lower the spine down. Keep your arms where they are. Lower the spine all the way down. Lift the spine back up. Roll it up. And then roll it down. 2 more times. Roll it up. And roll it down. 1 more time. Roll it up. Reach the arms up to the sky. Bring the arms back down to the mat. And then lower the spine down. Bone by bone. Pull the knees back into the chest. Good. Walk on up. We're coming to our side body now. So let's go onto the right side. Your back is going to be in line with the back edge of the mat and your legs are coming forward. So our legs are 45 degrees in front of us. The top arm, you're going to bring right in front of the body. So that's going to stabilize you. Lift the top leg up a few inches and hold. Can you reach the heel long? So get the heel and the leg reaching longer than the bottom leg. We're going to kick the leg forward and back. Good, keep going. Forward and back. So as you do this, feel what your upper body is doing. If your leg goes back and your upper body falls forward, We need to engage that core a little more. Can you grow longer through the crown of the head? That's going to help keep your upper body nice and still. We're going to do 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1, and then hold. Left leg on top of the right leg. Micro bend the knees, so keep the knee a little bent. Lift the leg and down. Up and down, good. Up and down. Keep the leg reaching. Keep the belly pulling in. We have 5 more. 5 and 4. Can you push the bottom leg into the mat more? For 3, 2, hold the leg up on 1, reach the leg back behind you, and put the leg on the floor behind you. Take a breath. All right, so these are our rainbows. You're going to squeeze your glutes. You're going to push into your hands. You're going to lift the leg up. Bring it up as high as you can. Bring it forward. Tap the front. Lift it up. Tap the back. Good. Keep the belly in tight. Tap the back. We have 3 more. Go as high as you can. 3. Oh, we've got this. 2. Woo. 1 more time. Feeling the burn. Good. And then bring your top leg on top of your bottom leg. Point your left toes. And we circle the leg. Down, around, and up. Not too big. Round, down, around, and up. Reaching long. You can actually it's just as big as you want. Go for 4. For 3. For 2. Reverse the circle. For 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that leg down for a second. Take a breath. We lift the leg up, kick the heel to the ceiling, bend the knee a little bit. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the leg, bend the knees. Take a little release here. Bash your hip a bit. Woo. Take a breath. Give it a little bit of a smack. All right. We come back up. Well, let's get the other side. Just swing those legs over. Aligning your back again with the back edge of the mat. And your legs come forward. Hands down, belly in. All right. So we lift the top leg up. Hold. Can you reach that top leg longer? Then we kick it forward and back. Forward and back. Can you reach long through the crown of your head? So watch your upper body. Make sure it's not swinging. You want to keep the torso stable and still as we kick the leg. That's when your core is really fired. We have 4. And 3, last 2, and then 1, hold the top leg over the bottom leg, slightly bent knee, we go up and down, good, keep breathing. The second side is always harder. For some reason I always feel it a lot sooner, so I have to take deeper breaths. 5 more, 5 and 4, 3, 2, lift the leg, bring it back behind you. Just tap it down, let it rest. Then we lift it up. Tap it forward. As high as you can, tap it back. This is hip mobility and strength. 2 more times. Tap and back and tap and back. And then the leg comes on top of the bottom and we circle. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can rest here for a second. Take a breath. Last one. Last one. Heel up. Leg up. Feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and lower the leg. Bend the knees. Tap it out. Take a breath. Yes. Tap, tap, tap. Good. All right, we're going to lift ourselves up. And we're coming into a little bit more core. So let's lie back down onto our backs, pull the legs in. We're going to do our single leg stretch. Curl the head and the chest up. Extend your left leg long, elbows wide. And then switch. And switch. Tailbone heavy onto the mat. Breathe. Pull the leg in and straighten the other leg long. For 4 and 3, 2, both legs in, lower the head down, take a breath. Curl the head and the chest back up again. Reach the legs forward, extend the arms back, and swing it in. Again, out, and in. For 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head down, take a breath. Lift the legs to the sky, curl the head and the chest up. Hold on to your right leg, lower your left leg. Pulse the leg, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. 1, 2, keep the head and chest lifted. For 4, 3, 2, legs up to the sky, hands behind your head, 5 pulses with the chest. 5, 4, tailbone heavy, 3, 2, 1, bend the knees, lower the head, take a breath. Keep your hands behind your head, 1 more, we have our crisscross. Knees in, curl up, opposite elbow, opposite knee, we've got this. Keep those elbows wide. Keep the breath flowing. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and down 1. Hold on to the backs of your legs, rock on up. Sit back, open your legs as wide as the mat. We're gonna cool down. Bring your toes back, hold on to them, and let your head rest for a second. So same thing when we did when our legs were together. Push your upper back back. Take a breath. Good. And then just roll up. Keep the legs where they are, reach the arms forward. So we'll keep the arms lifted. Head, chin up, then we reach down. Try and get your head in between your knees. Try and touch the mat with your head. And then round up. Again, inhale tall. Exhale down. Round it up. 3 more. Reach. And up. And reach. And up. 1 more time. Reach. Hold on to your legs if you want again this time. Try and go low. And round it up. Bring your legs together. And bring your arms out to the side. We're going to take an inhale and just twist to the right. Look at your toes, just sneak peek. Make sure that they're not shifting, right? The heels are together as you twist. Come back to the center. Inhale. And twist, exhale. Back to center. And to the right. And center. To the left. And center, hold, open the legs up wide, twist to the right, reach your left hand onto your right leg, wherever you can reach. Sit onto your left hip, and then look back, and reach, and hold, and breathe. Good. Release, round up, center, other side. Right hand onto the left leg, sit on your right hip, so make sure you feel even. And twist. Good. And then come back up and center. Let's come lying down, bend your knees. Open your legs as wide as the mat. Drop your legs to the right. So your right ankle, lift it up and put it on top of your left knee. So the bottom leg comes on top of the knee. Yeah, good. All right, and now you rest. You can push down as much as you want. You control how far you want to go here. Pull your cubic bones up so you feel a little more sensation and just breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. Just another breath. And then you release the legs, bring them up, both knees to the middle, and then we reverse it. So drop the knees to the left ankle on right knee, push it down, and breathe. Nice deep inhale and deep exhale. Good. Then lift both knees up, bend the knees, happy babies. Heels to the ceiling, pull the knees down to the mat. Take a breath. Can you reach your tailbone towards the ground? So try and push that lower back down into the mat. Maybe straddle the legs if that feels good. Holding onto the feet or the ankles. Then pull the knees into your chest, hug your legs. Take a breath. And then just let everything go. Knock your knees together, reach your arms out to the side, or have your hands on your belly and heart. And just take a few deep breaths here, coming back to the body, being grateful for what it does for us every day. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Good. On your next exhales, pull your knees in. Hold on to the backs of the legs. You can rock on up. And we're done. Nice work, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was hard.
Take a breath. Thank you.
I'm so proud of myself for even showing up.